Hey guys, welcome back to the Zoom video series. In this video, we're going to talk about screen sharing. This is a very useful tool if you want to share your screen and show people what you're doing. I use this feature actually to help people out with their their tech issues. If they have any phone, tablet, or computer issues, they can download Zoom on those devices and share their screen, and I can actually see what's going on, and I can help people out that way, and I can do some tech support remotely or virtually. So that's a cool feature that I've been using with this. So a couple things. We're going to go first before I get into the full share screen menu. Um, if you want someone else to share your screen, make sure you go to security and make sure that share screen is checked off. By default for me, I have it set in the settings where I have to choose it every time I do a meeting to allow it to somebody. That way I have control of who can share in my meeting. So let's make sure that's checked off like this. Allow participants to share screen. Over here, this is the green share button. That's how you're going to share your screen, but you're going to see this arrow right here. And this is more for host options. You won't see this if you're not the host. So you click on that, and it's going to bring up this little pop-up menu. And you're allowed to have one participant or multiple participants share the screen at the same time. They recommend having the dual monitor setting turned on, which I showed you guys that in my previous video, for the multiple participants to work. So there's also advanced sharing options. If you click on that, it's going to bring up a little menu. The first question that you should see is the same thing. I just was telling you guys the same thing. You can have one participant or multiple participants. You can say who can share. You can choose only host, which only allows you to share your screen, or you can have all participants. And the way to have the multiple participants to share their screen, you need to have this all participants checked off. And then you can have it set to where if one of the participants is sharing their screen, either you can only share your screen as a host, or you can allow somebody else to share their screen. And that's what this third question is. So these are some host options, just so you guys know. So we'll get out of that, and let's just jump into the share screen function. So to share your screen, you're going to hit this green button right here, and you're going to get this window pop up. You're going to have a bunch of different things. It's going to have any folder that you have open, any program, any screens. If you have multiple screens like I have right here, you have the whiteboard, you have the iPhone, but you also have these different tabs. So we're in the basic tab right now. There's also the advanced tab and a files tab, and I will go over those in just a minute. So again, I have two screens, so you're going to see one screen which has my Zoom meeting on it. This has my recording screen for my recording program. Then you can do a whiteboard, which is pretty much like a chalkboard. People can see you drawing on it. It's perfect for teachers if they want to talk about something they need to draw and write something out on the board. That's perfect for that. You can share your iPhone through the computer. So if you have an iPhone, you have the share mirror, and you actually share your screen on your computer. So while you're doing a meeting on your computer, you can share your screen that way. But I know that you can also download the Zoom Meetings app on your phones, Android or iOS, and you can share your screen that way. Also, that this has any program that you have open. So as you guys can see, I have this OBS program, which is my screen recording program. And then I have my Microsoft Edge. I have a folders for my video folders open, and then I also have my Google Chrome. So this list will go bigger if you have more programs or more screens up there, but you will normally see a screen one, a whiteboard, and the iPhone, iPad. Now, one thing I recommend is if you're just trying to show something specific, you don't want anybody else to see anything else on your screen, you just want to show something, choose a specific program or folder that you just want them to see. If you were to choose screen 1 or screen 2 if you have 2, it's going to show everything, share everything that you're doing on that screen. So if you open up another program, it's going to open that up. But if you just want to show someone a specific file or a specific program or website or whatnot, choose that browser, the program, or that file and open that up and then share that file only. Like example, if you want to share a PDF, you open up Adobe Reader and it'll be one of the options here. You can click on that to share that PDF. As you guys can see down here, you can share computer sound. This is a very good feature. Optimize sharing. Screen sharing for video clips. So this will optimize the video for better video editing. If you're recording recording the meeting, this will be a good option to help with video editing. But share your computer sound if you want that feature. If not, when you share your screen, it's not going to share any sound going on in the computer. So if you want to play like a quick YouTube video, something of instructions of something that you're teaching in the class, if you don't have that feature checked off like this, it's only going to play the video and you're not going to hear any sound. So I'm going to leave that checked off. Now this feature can be turned on and off actually while you're in screen recording as well. First off, so again, those are these screens. So let's jump in. Again, I'm not going to go into these because these are a screen recording of that specific screens and folders and such, like I told you guys before. But Whiteboard and iPhone have these special options. Now, let's start with Whiteboard. So Whiteboard, and you hit share, it's going to open up something kind of, it's like a little mini paint program. You can draw on it, you can do whatever if you want, you can draw shapes, you can do whatever, you can put text as you can see, you can select certain things, so forth, and then move it around and then shrink it if you wanted to as well, do other things. So think of it as like a little paint program. So while you're sharing your screen, I did mention that while you're sharing your screen, you get this little menu. It's going to pop up all your options that you normally see at the bottom of the screen is going to pop up to the top. So where you can mute, share your video, all that. All these options are up here. You can hit this more, and you're allowed to open up the chat box so you can see people typing. You can start recording your video with this option. You can disable participant annotations. Show names of the annotators. You can hide floating meeting controls if you want that. Share computer sound. So this is where, like I told you guys before, if you are sharing the screen already and you want to stop sharing your sound or turn it on, you forgot to turn it back on without leaving the share screen mode, you can come to this menu and just click that. I want to go back up and then share computer sound again, and it'll start sharing that sound. Again, you also will know if you don't have it checked off, you'll see here dock to bottom. So that will mean that will switch this menu down from the bottom to the top. It will show you this button right here, which this little icon right here is like a little microphone, and then this little shield thing saying that the connection is secure. If you don't see a sound speaker option, there's a little icon that will show up on that screen. See how the speaker shows up? That means that you're sharing your sound. So if you don't see that icon there, you're not sharing your sound, and if you want to, you have to go to the more menu. So that is the Whiteboard function. So we're going to stop sharing, and we're going to go back to share screen and then bring up this menu, and then we're going to see this iPhone. So I'm going to open this up and click that one. So when you click that once and you hit share, it's going to pop up for the first time. It's going to pop up saying we're going to install a plugin. It's a small file. It only takes a couple seconds to download. But after that, it's going to bring you up to this screen right here. So it's, again, this menu up here is very similar to what we did with Whiteboard. It's going to have the same features, and this menu is going to pop up on anything that you share. But you're going to get to this screen. It's going to show you connect to your Wi-Fi network. So you want to connect to the same Wi-Fi network that you have. And then on an iPhone, you're going to tap screen mirroring, which this shows you instructions on how to do that. And then you just have to choose the zoom with the computer and such. And then if it says if you don't see it, you can restart your iPhone and to connect that. But once you do all that, you can actually share your screen and show that way. Again, I'm not showing you this feature because it's a feature in here, but I'm pretty sure you can share your screen in the Zoom app. I know you can do it on Android, and I'm pretty sure you can do it on your iPhone as well. But you don't really need to have your computer up as well. You can just share your screen, go on your phone. So we're going to stop sharing there, and then we'll go back to this screen. So again, if I choose any of these options, you're going to just see whatever those options are, your screen, program, folder, whatnot, with that bar. So that is all the basic options. You go to advanced, you're going to see a portion of the screen. So this is actually pretty cool too. If you were to click here and then share your screen, you can do it this way. Boom, share. And as you see the screen box right here, it says it's pausing because I'm moving around, but anybody in the meeting will only see what's inside this green box. And then if I want to move around and say, hey, check out this logo over here, you can do that. And then you can actually control everything and then type in what you want here, but they only will see what's ever in this box. And you can resize, widen, all that, and show more. So that's the share portion. Again, you're gonna have the same menu here. We'll go back to share screen, back in advanced. Music and computer sound only. So pretty much what it says, if you are playing music or like a YouTube video or whatnot that has sound going on, this will start sharing your audio only. So this is a cool feature. I know a lot of my friends use it. They're dance fitness instructors, and they use this to play the sound so they can hear the sound off the music off their laptop, and then you can hear the music playing as they're dancing and they're instructing. So this is how they share their sound, if you ever wondered that. You can share content from a second camera. So if you have a second camera, you can share that content as well. So, you can see yourself, and you can see what, if you want to show around the house or something, you can use that feature. Files, these are all cloud websites, so you can just upload to the cloud. So you can do Microsoft OneDrive, you can do Google Drive, and you can do Box. Again, you would have to sign up, but you have to make an account, which most of these are all free, with a certain amount of space. But you can just share those, and it will share that files with those, and you can show them your files if you need to show a specific file that's on the cloud, that's not on your computer. So with that, that is everything with the share screen. Again, there's a share screen button also on your phone, and I will show that app in another video. But that is a share screen function that you can do. It's a very cool feature. I recommend using it if you definitely want to show off something. I use it often to help people out, and I definitely recommend using it. So again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below or send me a message on my Facebook page, and I will see you guys in the next video.